Hi people, I passed. Hi people, I just had my B1. Hi people, I just passed my B1 German test.
Amazing!
So after 9 months of hard work and dedication, constant learning, persistence, going through unimaginable situations and beating all odds. People telling me that I cannot do it. People telling me that no, it is impossible to do this in 9 months. Telling me this. People that have, people telling me they have been here for 3 years and they've not been able to take this. Why do I feel so confident about myself and everything? So, and I told myself, man, come on, you are not me. I know how I got here. Me getting to Germany, like I said in one of my videos, wasn't an easy thing, and I got here nevertheless. So I beat all odds. I'm that one person that I like challenges. So to cut the whole story short, like I said in the beginning of my video, I passed my German test. So if you don't know what a German test is, it's like when you get to Germany as a newcomer and you want to integrate, you want to live like a normal person in Germany, you must have at least the minimum, the intermediate level of German, which is the B1 level. Then after the B1 is the B2. B2 now you can communicate with whosoever. Then C1 and C2 is now like the professors and the teachers of the language. So I got my intermediate level. So the intermediate level, I don't know. Yeah, so this is it. I try to cover the date of birth so you don't see. I hope that is not clear. So the test is called Certificat Deutsch Test für Zuwanderer. So it is like a certificate test for newcomers. How do they call them? Newcomers. Yeah, newcomers. Zuwanderers, like people coming into a country. I don't know how they call them. Yeah, immigrants. Yeah, immigrants. Sorry. So Zuwanderer means immigrants. So I wrote the test in a school called Deutsches Institut für Qualifikation und berufliche Rehabilitation, MECUR. So it is located just in effort here, and the people that are responsible for issuing this exam are called GAS. GAS means Gesellschaft für akademische Studienvorbereitung und Testentwicklung (EW). So they issue this test, and the test, to have the test, you have to pass at least 2 of the three tiles, like 3 parts of the test. Like we have the Hören und Lesen, that is hearing and reading. You have to pass Schreiben, which is writing, Sprechen, which is talking. So among these 3, you must pass at least 2, but the 2 you pass must include Sprechen. Sprechen is speaking. So no matter which 2 combination you are taking, you must pass. Sprechen must be among one of them, which is speaking. So if you want to pass just Schreiben, it should be Schreiben und Sprechen, that is writing and speaking. If you want to pass just Hören and Lesen, it has to be Hören and Lesen and Sprechen, not Hören and Lesen and Schreiben. You have failed. So like I said, Sprechen must be among one of them. So the test is like a mündliche Prüfung. Mündliche Prüfung means oral test. Mündlich is Mund in German, is mouth. It means oral test. So that's why it is very important for you to pass the speaking part of it. So this is how my results went. In the Hören und Lesen, I had, out of 45 points, I had 44. So the niveau, that is the level, was B1. Sorry, I was talking about English, French, now German. So B1, sehr gut gefühlt, means good, very good in B1. Schreiben, which is writing, out of 20 points, I had 16 points. I want to say the problem with the Schreiben I had with the Schreiben was that most of the people that have high points in the Schreiben, they cram these things and go and write it. Like basically they cannot, like before the situation that came, we had already learned these situations. I knew I could go and just do them, copy and paste, but I just went there to write what I feel at that moment. So it was nothing for the writer, like it was nothing prepared before time. Like now, in any situation you call me to tell you and tell me to write a letter, I'll write it, because I wasn't preparing for the exams. I was preparing for rehabilitation, for integration purpose, So I had 16 and 20. Man, let me just give that as an excuse for not having high points on the schreiben. But I can swear I don't swear. So they failed. That was the point I had. So B1 pass, but they did write B1 very good, like the hören und lesen. So sprechen, which is the speaking part, out of 100 points, I had 95 points. B1 sehr gut erfüllt, so very good. So I'm succeeded in B1. So the total about on it was das angestrebte Kurs- und Prüfungsstil B1 nach 3 Apps. Punkt 2 and then the Würde erreicht. That is, I succeeded in having the B2, I mean the B1, and then it was issued to me on the 4th of the number 6th month 2023, and my Teilnehmer number is So this is it, like I explained. So I think behind here you were already seeing some of how the points were distributed. So the minimum for the exam is for you, because actually when you fail the exams you have like a wiederholung, like 300 more hours of learning. Then you come and write the test. You don't have to go through the whole learning process again to write the test again. So so you must at least have the A2 level for you to be eligible for that. I mean you have to have, I don't really know how it works, but you must have at least more than A2 level, but not B1 level, for you to be able to repeat that. Yeah, exactly. You must have at least the A2 level. You must have failed enough to have the A2 level for you to be able to do the wiederholung of 300 Stunden, that is 300 hours. So the B2 the minimum that you could have to have this 300, to be eligible to have this 300 hours is would be out of the 45 points that out of the 45 points of the hören und lesen, which is hearing and reading, you are supposed to have 33, which I had 44. Out of the okay, that was for the B1. So that for the at least for the A2Y, that is, you should be eligible. You should have at least 20 to 32 for you to be eligible to have the A2 of wiederholung. Then for the schreiben, you should have at least 17 to 14. So for the schreiben, I had 16, yeah, which made me to pass 2 more. Then for the sprechen, you should have at least 34 to 75%, which I have 95. So for you now to be disqualified, that is, you have to take over the whole process again, or the whole process. You should have under 19 for the hören und lesen, which I had 44. Then schreiben with 0 to 6, which I had 16. Sprechen 0 to 34, which I had 95. So that is it. So I'm so excited because this took me 9 months to achieve, and I know people who have lived in Germany for 3 years, 5 years, and they have not been able to pass this test. They've done every magic, they've attended every course you can imagine. They have comments on every YouTube teacher trying to have this certificate, and I have it in 9 months. I'm not going to boast, I'm just going to say it's the grace, it is willpower, it is that will. I took it like a routine, like my gym routine, like, because for the past 6 months now I've been doing the gym. I said if I can just stay consistent on me going to the gym, I see results automatically without me searching for the result. So why not just go to school? Why not just learn every day? Try to speak this language, try to learn, try to just do anything every day to get one step closer to what I want to get. And before I knew it, 9 months are gone. I have a certificate. I'm gonna take off on the B2 because I want to get to the C2, because if there's one thing about me is I like fluency. I always want to be in every space and have that 100% control. I want to be sure that everything that's being said, that I understand it 100%, so that whatever I'm absorbing what is real, what is there, the right energy, so that when I'm giving out, I should be giving out exactly what I got in, and for me energy is very important. Yeah, so that is it. Thank you guys for getting to this point of the interview. For the video. I hope you achieve your goals like I just did in this one, like a motivation for y'all. Ja, you. Ciao.